What's up, guys? AK with you today. Update on the project Overland Brass Locomotive. Top camera. Bam. Took me a while. I'm just very cautious to work on that type of brass, especially unique and expensive stuff. So I'm usually not broadcasting my installations. I have a lot of footage, and I probably do all stuff together. This is just update. Um, I was thinking about the best way for connection between boiler and tender, and also I want to keep like almost no, it's like authentic locomotive without any extra drilling, extra stuff. So it's already I'll cover two things. Um, let's start with the plug. So usually I'm using my own plugs. I made them from extra parts of ESU six pin decoders, but it didn't really work. They much longer this distance between plug. Um, so TCS. This is TCS unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why 6 wires? So one before they use old days, if it's DC, they use that bar providing power. I don't really trust that contact stuff, so I'm using the wire just because it can be oxidized. It looks like shiny and nice, but it's plated, and sometimes it's not gonna provide good contact. I'm using TCS decoder with uh, what's ESU using power pack, uh, keep alive, and something like this. I don't get me wrong. So yeah, I just want to use a proper term with a capacitor, which is will hold energy. So, and then my next dilemma took me a while to feed properly speaker, and I'm pretty much make my own decision, but I just show you what because it's a lot of different speakers and different manufacturers, different parameters of them. Also, brass is working different than the steam. I'm sorry, steam, not steam, like plastic models. Uh, uh, Tender made of the totally in plastic. So lucky day, I have already means those are from the factory, and I think I'm keeping this way those holes and everything. And because of the thickness of the wire, I'm so far I can trace. The only one hole I'm going to make, it will be to get wires from here under that area through probably, yeah, through this, and actually two holes. Yes, no, yes, two holes, and ending in the middle of here, right. Well, I need to look more closely. But I'm just happy I found a way to keep that plug like almost not crooked and easy to access. Why they need a plug? Because again, I want to keep a model original, and if the for the traveling purposes in the original box, or for reselling purposes also in original box, you just disconnect this plug and pack it for shipping. So speakers now, that stuff. I like ESU, and mostly I'm using them. And don't get me wrong, I like a lot of sugar cubes technology. To me, not a lot of bases, but this one does. So usually I'm using for the steam, I'm using ESU. It's 4 ohms. Um, and I'm usually using ESU decoders. But this again, it's TCS, so my choices. This Railmaster Hobby is very nice, but after I install this speaker, there is no room for decoder and capacitor, the block of the capacitor. So, but it's great speaker. The other one is pretty much the same size, a little bit thinner but wider, and again, it just for maintenance purposes is not really gonna work. I like those a lot. It's great bases, but again, to mount this, it's just already problematic. Even just put it inside, you know. So plus I need a chamber for it. I don't want to mess with it. Let's take it. Oh, see. Okay, I'll take it out after the finishing recording video. So this is out. That's the chamber. So at this point, I have Zemo. I have two versions, 4 ohm and depends on connectivity. So this is going like in series, and that's my best choice at this time, guys. I'm doing 100%. I know you a lot of waiting, and I'm telling you, just like especially with that expensive or not expensive, I'd like to do it 100%. So bear with me. I have a schedule. I clean a lot of my previous installations, so that's what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. It will be full video on the testing, and I'll put some comments in different parts of my previous footage. Thanks for supporting business and channel. Have a good one. Bye bye.